You have my sympathies for that one. Okay, so you like how it is? Mind hates matter. Genetically modified soldiers from Xcom enemy within cannot undergo psionic testing. Gifted soldiers can never receive genetic modifications. So, if I was to create a psionic soldier, they could then not become genetically modified. And if I had a genetically modified soldier, they could not then be tested for psionic and then be proven to have a gifted power. Okay, so you want me to challenge it? Okay. Capri Sun's gone. Rest in peace, Capri Sun. Okay, that's what we'll do. So, we have Operation Prodigy, Operation Slingshot, Iron Man, and a reduction to the beginning voiceover, which is just nonsense. No psychic cyber samurai, but that's boring. More cyber samurai. Okay, so we have normal Iron Man with the two operations. We have new economy, not created equal, training roulette, red fog, absolute critical, marathon, aiming angles, and mind hates matter. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a challenge and a half. Watch now as I lose the first mission, it'll be hilarious. I'll not talk over these as well. There's not that many, but I won't talk it over. Those who play with the devil's toys will be brought by degrees to wield his sword. Buckminster Fuller. Cry for me later in laughter, Zoe. That'll be the best plan.
Hey Phil, what's this thing that came out of the sky? I don't know, let's walk towards it. Yeah, that never happens at the horror movies. Quickly, someone take a selfie and put it on Facebook. I'm gonna touch it. Phil, no! Phil, you fucking idiot! Oh, no!
I'm a run, oh my god, he's gonna get me, Fuck. It got me. No, I don't want to die a virgin. Well, they got wrecked. They got wrecked hardcore. Rest in pepperonis. Yep, that just happened.
Hello, Commander. In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the Xcom project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
Screw you, you always give me hard challenges. It's like, oh yeah, give me this thing that you can only make in 20 days in 21 days. Okay, and now we must make our choice. Where do we set up our main base? Africa. This gives us the bonus of 30% more money every month. South America. All interrogations and autopsies are created and finished immediately. Asia. All projects in the Foundry and Officer Training School is 50% reduced cost. Airspace. The same effect as Asia, except it's all aircrafts and aircraft weapons have half their pricing on purchase, build, and maintenance. Then the one I always choose, which is Europe. Laboratories and workshops cost 50% less to build and maintain. The reason this is good is that I can set it up and then just do my early buildings really cheap and get a good basis to start with. So, chat, Where, oh where will I begin? Africa or Europe, says Zoe. Any opinions, Jay? Actually, do I have a coin handy? I do. If Jay doesn't decide, I actually will go and flip a coin. Ugh. Leave it in the proper styling. We'll leave it to chance. Jay, you have 5 seconds, or I'm going to do it. 3, 2, 1. Africa. Europe. Europe. Off we go. Yeah, always do it by chance. Then you can blame the
Site
dice.
is near the German border. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
Alien abduction in progress. Meld energy signatures readings are positive. Site is clear of civilians. Collateral damage is not a concern. Off we go. It's something that always annoyed me is the fact that some of these missions didn't have civvies on it, which made no sense. The terror missions have civvies on them, but nothing else does.
Strike one, this is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
Alright, let's set up these two here. Oh, I have a full lady squad. I've got a Ride of the Valkyrie going on here, lads. Okay. Now, what I usually do is I usually try to break anyone early on, like I send the first person over to like these spots. But actually, I'm going to send her here. Likelihood, something's going to be off in the distance there. Okay, nothing yet. Alright. Likelihood of aliens will be in this section. Not where the little buddy here is, but where my mouse is over here. Aliens tend to be in this section. And 1 or 2 might be here. This isn't going to be a very hard mission, so we should have our fingers crossed that it won't break our balls. Alright, set up. I'm going to set up for a breach on the warehouse and we'll go through everything else from there.
Rolling out.
I'm only dashing as well because I have the guys here on cover. So, here we go. Set up. Yeah, there's no way in through there.
Roger, Dodger.
Alright, I'll set up for a breach next turn.
You hear that?
I think there's some aliens. Based on that reading, I'm going to base that there's aliens here somewhere. There might also be a stealther, which sucked because they can be a right bother. And, okay, this section is clean.
Moving out.
Let's step her up. There's Meld right there. Cool. So, you actually don't want to put your person, sometimes you don't, I'll put her here now, but sometimes you don't want to put your person next to the meld, because if the meld is destroyed, it explodes. So bye-bye person. And of course you don't want that of your person. You might if you're a masochist, but you really shouldn't want it. And let's move you over. I'm gonna move her here just so she doesn't, in case she sees anything, it will break their cover and they'll get a 2 turns of action. Because they've got 1 turn of reaction against us, and then they have a turn thereafter that once our combat ends. Alright, we got some out in the field. She'll be flanked from that position. I'm gonna move her here. Okay, let's collect this. Let's move her here. 6% shot. Let's try it. Nice!
Bye-bye.
Zoe, I'm gonna name that one you. Because you just whooped ass! Alright, so we still know that we have 1 more that's roaming around and causing no good. So let's move you up into cover. Okay, I'll move her up behind that. Okay. He's moving around now on the left-hand side. So I know there's more meld here. The meld that's furthest away from you, you saw at the top earlier that there was a turn. Like, oh, you might not actually because my thing's blocking it. I'll move that around if I take a break. But basically, there's a small thing up at the top right where it's meld and its location unknown, and then how many turns there is to acquire it.
Okay.
So that one had about 3 turns left. This should have about 8. The furthest away one. Hello, housekeeping.
He's rolling up.
Housekeeping. This is housekeeping, because I'm about to clean house. Grenade!
Grenade!
In you go. Kaboom! They went boom. Alright.
On the move.
That should mean that the last sectoid is lurking about now from outside. Okay. Humdy.
Aye, aye.
Now, you saw earlier I broke down this door with one of my companions. So instead of doing that, like I could open this and then the aliens wouldn't hear me because I made my guy move through it immediately. If I had just had her open it, which is a free action, and then do it, it'd have been fine. Firing squad! Because I think 2-3 people now have shots left. Oh! You only need 1. America!
Good work out there, Strike One.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
Yeah, love. We all know.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Welcome to Xcom HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford.
I skipped
My
through
role in
this
the
so
project
many
is
times, it's
twofold:
not even funny.
providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
As you can see, I equip my officers with the highest grade Bluetooth headset technology.
Commander to the research labs.
Excellent work, Commander. I'm impressed you were able to recover so much of the meld substance without any casualties.
Bitch, what you trying to say? I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have a little bit of a giggle here. The person who killed 2 people with a grenade got the support. This is our assault class. Bonnie is now an assault. I wonder if we got Foxy. Here is our heavy weapons. This is what you will be. Zoe, this is the guy that got her first blood.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
And this is the squaddie that is now our support, which is Laura Ellis. I'll change that name around in a moment. 2 Americans and flags that I do believe that's Scottish, but I'm not sure, and I'm not even going to pretend I know that country.
The recovered
You are a heavy
artifacts
weapons
being
guy.
unloaded, and the research team is waiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
Yeah. Right, first things first, soldiers. Time to customize them. Zoe. Actually. Lil Tartar. Zoe. The last name always is the one that gets revealed.
Commander to the
Snipers are
research
best
labs.
supports
Commander
because
to the
snipers
research
are just
labs.
eliminating everything before anyone else can get close to get hurt by it. That's my opinion.
That's affirmative. Aye, aye, Commander. Affirmative. Yes, Commander.
Zoe, give a listen to these and choose which one.
Affirmative. Solid copy.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Solid copy. Yes, Commander. Solid copy.
Choose a voice. I'll let you customize this.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative. Solid copy.
Second one, the
Good
deep.
to go. Good to go.
Commander to the research labs.
Okay.
Commander to the research labs.